Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot, Supportive Oracle Cards, Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. If I can make it. Hopefully you can read that. All right. What do we have for Scorpio? We already shuffled. So, okay. So, I'm not a Scorpio, but I'm kind of wishing I was right now because this looks really good. Kind of wishing I was. I'm like cheating. I want to know what this card. You got a lot of good cards. I'm literally cheating in the sense of like I'm looking behind because there's a bunch of them fell out, but I swear they're all good. I'm just like, really? Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining, obviously. Even this is not bad for you. Man holding a coin with the storm warning. It's a storm warning. You got a heads up here. You got the fifth chakra. All this comes in on your side at once. Knowing how things have been, seeing the history behind you, knowing what's going to come next. You're like, if I keep on this path, it's going to get rocky. There's going to be issues I have to deal with. You know what's coming ahead. Scorpio usually has like some type of intuitive nudge. Like, all right, you want to keep this path up, that's fine, but it's going to get rough. Scorpio's usually not afraid of that either, but at the same time, you know it's there. The fifth chakra is kind of like you're talking this out too. Now, who are you talking it out with? Storm warning, knowing what's already there, knowing where it's been, seeing the history, but seeing it's going to repeat, knowing it doesn't have to, and deciding for yourself if you really even... It's not like you can't. That has nothing to do with it. Can you handle it? Yeah, you can handle it. But do you need to and do you want to? It's kind of like, if I don't, like, why go up this rocky mountain if I could actually, like why do this? If I can go around the mountain, get the same benefit, enjoy life better, like, why go through all that craziness if I don't really have to? Especially if I don't want to. If I don't want to go over that mountain, like, I don't really want to go up that rocky, steep slope, I can go around, then why not just do that? Like, what's up there? What if I get to the top, like, is there anything up there that I want? Am I going to enjoy that? Do I want the view? Is that going to be worth it to me? Or do I just want to get to the other side of this mountain? Is that all I want? So you have to decide, like, what's of value to you. Again, can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. You can. But it's, again, like, when I'm getting the fifth chakra, I'm getting, like, you figuring it out. You may be talking about this to somebody. The fifth chakra is the throat, so it's usually communication. It can be, like, you thinking it out to yourself, though. There is the King of Cups in the environment, which I'm getting this blue connection. The throat chakra is usually, like, air communication. But blue always makes me feel water, water signs. It almost makes me feel like you're getting in touch with your own feelings. You may be talking this out with somebody else, kind of like, I could go up that rocky, steep slope, but do I really need to? Like, what am I proving? And I feel like somebody else is like, yeah, the view is great up there, but you're only up there for 5 minutes before you start going down the other side. Is it worth the 5-minute view? And you're like, you know what? It's really not. It's really not. Maybe I just will opt out of that for this time. Maybe I will. The death card comes in. You're changing your mind. It's kind of like, I've heard people say this, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it sometimes when people say it. Why climb the mountain? And the answer is because it's there. And I'm just like, what? My answer is like, what? Because when I visualize mountain, I don't see it as a physical mountain. I see it as like a lot of challenge, a lot of difficulty. So I'm just like, when somebody says because it's there, like that, why do it? Because it's there. I'm just like, it doesn't match for my way of thinking. Kind of like, oh, why climb the mountain? Because it's there. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'm gonna go do that. You have fun with that mountain. That's not for me. That is not for me. Can you? Yes. Do you need to? No. You're deciding to not do this mountain. It is opening up a huge door of opportunity for you. Because, and that's why, instead of spending all that energy on this mountain, you're opting out and you're just like, I'm not going to do that. But then you still have all this energy to do stuff with. You have your whole day still ahead of you, because it was like, it's not just the effort, it's the time it would take out of your life to do that. You're opening up a door to other possibilities. That's coming at the end. Aha! Okay, I'm excited. Now I'm excited. You just decide you're not going to do that to yourself. You got the High Priestess, like, I could, I don't need to. I'm going to let whatever that mountain is to you, whoever that mountain may be, and it might be a person, you're letting them own their own problem. Like, you fix your own stuff. I could, I'm just not gonna. The High Priestess is like, you know what, it may be beneficial for other people to do this, but it's not that beneficial for me. And I don't have to be the person running in with the white cape saving everybody every day. So I'm not gonna. Maybe it's time for them to learn to maybe it's time for them to learn to save themselves. Save themselves? I don't know if that's hitting for everybody, but for somebody that's definitely hitting for. And I feel like that's hard to do. Kind of like, you know what, I'm sick of playing the superhero. Be your own superhero, dude. I always feel for somebody that's definitely hitting. Because you have the Five of Swords coming in with the Lover's card, you see that you're letting this go, and these other people have to take care of themselves. For some of you, that's the choice. Like, I'm not going to be a part of that storm. Fix your own problem. Fix your own storm. Put up your windows, tape up things like you need to, shut your storm doors, whatever you got to do. Put things away. Don't leave them out hanging out in the yard. Get ready for that storm all on your own. I've helped you enough so you know what to do, so it's not like you don't know what to do. I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not going to run over your house and make everything work for you. You got to do it yourself. The Five of Swords is kind of like, partly you're wondering if this is the right thing to do. Kind of like, is this even going to matter? Is it going to make a difference if I'm there or not? And the Lover's card is here in the environment. Like, whatever you're walking away from, whatever you're deciding, like, this storm is not for me this time, you're giving the other people a chance to pass the test. I know it's the Lover's card, but I'm getting, like, one of the ways I read the Lover's card is passing the test. Coming together and finally putting, like, application and knowledge together and marrying that together and making things work out the way they're supposed to. You might be giving somebody the opportunity to stand up and take care of themselves. And kind of like, I'm not going to save you this time, save yourself. And this is where their greatest lesson comes in. So it's like you're helping somebody else pass the test by not nursing them through it or not coaching them through it this time. I'm not going to be there to coach you through it. Figure it out. And you're giving them the opportunity. That's a great thing. You do this, you step away. This is where all these positive cards are popping out all over the place. Something new is coming in. The World, Healer of Ages, and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is satisfaction. Healer is telling me something that you were holding on to before was holding you back. And this is opening up a healing atmosphere for you. For things to go better. Things to go a lot better. The World is telling me a whole new phase is coming in. With the Healer, I really feel like it's like an improvement. Like, emotionally, you're feeling better. That's the Healer part. Emotionally, you're feeling like things are not as crazy as maybe they had been in the past. Something else, this new thing that's coming in is going to stabilize, because you're looking back at the past and you're like, I'm not going backwards. I've moved forward. Something new is coming in, something more comfortable for me. The opportunity to slide back into these old patterns is going to be there. But when I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups talks about history. The Seven of Pentacles is working towards something. You're working towards not regressing into whatever that was. Whatever you let go, whatever you were helping before, you're kind of like, that storm still rages for somebody else, but it needs to be theirs. I'm not going to regress and go back into helping people with that. I have moved on. You're actively, continually making yourself stay in the forward motion, staying away from that. That's yours. You deal with it. I'm going here. I've helped you enough. I've taught you what to do. Now you do that. I'm going in another direction. All these great cards pop up for you, which is interesting, because at first you're not really receptive to it, because you got the Four of Cups, kind of like great offers are in front of you, great things that can really benefit you. But at first you're kind of like, you know what, I'm enjoying the quiet. Maybe I'm just going to sit in my little lounge chair here and sip on some tea or lemonade or whatever you got going on there. For right now, life is peaceful, and I kind of like that. Judgment in your favor is Judgment. Four of Wands is like something is about to Something is about to come in and it's going to stick around for a long time, which I think is one of the reasons you're kind of hesitant, because you seem to, again, with the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, there's usually an intuitive nudge, and you're already kind of like, whatever I step into next, I'm going to be on that boat for a while. It's kind of like you're getting on a boat. If I get in this boat and start going down the river, it's going to be miles down the river before I know it. So I'm kind of holding back before I choose to get into the next thing. That's judgment in your favor. You're being very selective. You got the Nine of Cups with the Five of Cups. No, the Nine of Pentacles. That is Pentacles. Yep. And it's the Five of Cups. You are still having a little bit of difficulty letting go of what has just moved on. Kind of like you're so used to taking care of that storm and dealing with that storm that it's making you feel weird. Kind of like, have you left somebody out in the cold or left them out to fend for themselves, and can they really do it? You know, when you were a part of it, you made it work out, but are they really strong enough to do it on their own? So there's a little bit of kind of like feeling more comfortable, feeling like they're doing well, but also kind of having that sense of responsibility, like, should I really be walking away from that? This is why you're taking your time moving forward. Yet you're also noticing at the same time your life feels a lot better. Cornucopia with the blessings of the moon, goddess of the moon. Goddess of the moon, blessings of the moon. She is a blessing of the moon, so she is the moon. Whatever. Moving on. You're feeling more whole. You're knowing your life is a lot better. You're knowing much better things are coming forward. So now you just got to decide what to go towards next. And this is another reason I feel like you're holding back. You're not choosing the next thing to move forward just yet, because once you choose the next thing, then there's no more option or opportunity to return to the past. You don't really want to return to the past, but you like the option to do it. When you choose a new situation, that door is finally closed. So you're a little bit hesitant because you're very honest with yourself. Once I choose a new direction, once I go into this next situation, the past is done. You will choose when you are ready. And I like that about Scorpio. Usually Scorpios don't get pushed around. You don't make choices until you're ready to. It's kind of like when I damn well want to, I will do what I want. That's the Scorpio energy I am familiar with. A very good energy, but it's very much like nobody's going to tell me what to do. I'm going to do it when I'm ready to do it. You got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands. This is first. When you're ready, you'll make that choice to move forward. I feel like it's not like you're slowly going into a choice. It just feels like you might spend a few weeks just kind of like, I don't want to right now. I'm not ready right now. But then the right thing will just catch your eye and you'll be like, that's what I want. That's mine. I'm going for it. And you will just make the choice, and there you go. Adjacent possibilities with a woman holding the heart. Don't get caught up in the gender, but this is kind of like you are going to be very emotionally invested in the next situation. It's going to have a lot of different facets to it. It's going to be quite complicated is what I'm getting. I also think that that's what you live for. I could be wrong. Kind of like, there's a lot to handle, a lot of different things to deal with. It keeps your mind going. You handle it very well. It may look like a lot when you first step into it, but once you meld into it and once you get used to it, you'll be fine. It'll be a great thing. You got the Ace of Cups there and the woman holding a heart. It's going to fit you perfectly. There's a lot going on here, which is another reason the past has no chance of coming back. You're going to get knee-deep in it, neck-deep in it, I should say, fairly quickly, but you're also going to enjoy it. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel like this is where you belong, this is where you fit, and you make a difference here, and you're going to enjoy it. I'm also getting, again, though, not until you're ready. There's nothing to feel bad about, because you're going to know. When you feel it, when you see it, you're going to go, that's for me, and you're going to move forward pretty quickly. It's kind of like going from 0 to 60. You're going to, once you see it, once you know that's for you, you're going to jump in that car and boom, you're going to take right off. What else am I supposed to say about this? I feel like this is good. There's literally nothing else coming in, so I guess I'm going to shut it down here. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.